Hey, Amir, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you.
Please subscribe to Sharonatsea Travel. Thank you.
Everybody, I got bad news. We've been canceled.
Sorry, you're canceled.
No soup for you!
No!
No, no.
No, no.
No.
No. No.
No!
No.
No! 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 No!
That's right. It's over, Johnny.
Is.
Sharon, you have been canceled.
I know.
You are canceled.
Believe that.
That is unbelievable.
As quick as it was booked, it's canceled.
It was a whirlwind. What an amazing last 2 weeks it's been. I don't even know like where to start or what to talk about or anything. We are somewhere between devastation and pissed off and a whole bunch of other things as well. But let's say hi to some folks out there. Welcome to Monday night. I'm Jamie, but more importantly, this is Sharon from Sharon and Jamie Travel, North American travel agent, and we're coming at you live with our weekly live stream. We're talking about cruising, our life in cruising, your life in cruising, everything about cruising, travel, or whatever the heck else you guys want to talk about. And we're here hanging out, so it is lovely to see you guys. And but yeah, we've got some bad news, don't we?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. What you want to give us a scoop, or you want to start it off, or what?
Everyone probably already knows that we're canceled. So our Adventures of the Sea cruise that we booked a couple weeks back.
Oh yeah, last week we were all like, hoo-hoo-hoo! Guess what? The most amazing things happened. I can't believe we're here to tell you guys.
It's canceled. But anyways, so we're devastated because we were looking forward to it. We kind of decided to do it last minute, and then we got really excited, and then we got kind of let down, I guess. But I
let down is a nice way to say it.
I think more than anything, we're just upset to the way Royal Caribbean handled everything, and literally has not even basically apologized for anything. And I just don't. It's kind of crazy because my thought is the 16 and 17-year-olds, like, it's not really that big of a deal.
You're assuming that everyone knows exactly what you're talking about, and that may not be the case. Okay.
It's been everywhere, all over social media.
It's not, but you think it is because you've seen it everywhere, but a lot of folks may not know. Okay, so as you guys know, last week we came on here and announced that we had jumped on board of the second sailing of Adventure of the Seas. It was supposed to leave on June 19th. The opportunity came up to go. We couldn't pass it up. We put all our resources together and got on that deal. And we were extremely excited. We were going to be going. Now, we were missing the first week when all the vloggers are going to be there. But we accepted that, and we were cool with that because I can't go first week because of work. We were going to go to the second week, and it was very cool because our friends, the Francisconis, were also going to be on the second week. That's how things worked out for them. And they are not canceled, by the way, so you don't have to ask Leanne in the chat. I can tell you right now. But we had the big plan. Everything was great. And then Friday evening, all of a sudden, some news started trickling in about some different changes. And we knew that there were going to be protocols coming out and things, all the rules and regulations of how the cruise is going to go and all that kind of stuff. But we had no idea that they were going to totally change the vaccine age requirement. Now, Sharon and I will be fully vaccinated by the time that cruise was to set sail. But at the time, Matthew, I don't know, we didn't have Matthew get vaccinated yet for a number of reasons. But the bottom line was that he didn't need to be at this point, so we weren't having him get vaccinated. Now, with 27 days left, this past Friday, till our cruise, Friday, Royal Caribbean comes out and announces that, oh, guess what? We're changing the entire set of rules on you. And now it's 16 and over have to be vaccinated, not 18 and over.
So the first 3 sailings out of Nassau, if you have a 16 or 17-year-old, I mean, basically you're out of luck. And it's just, my thing is they canceled it. They didn't even really put out any, like they should have sent letters out ahead of time and, you know, I don't know, just something. They didn't even tell their staff, I guess, you know, when you call Royal Caribbean, what was going on, because none of them even knew when you called. I literally talked to 4 or 5 different people.
And you got
The first time, and I got different stories. Nobody knew. The first time they were trying to tell me like, oh yeah, well, it's under the Cruise with Confidence program. So yeah, we can give you a future cruise credit, all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh no. There's no future cruise credit. I want my money back.
Well, all right. So I mean, here and there's going to be people out there saying, well, you guys should know that the new protocols were going to come out, and that's just a new protocol and all that kind of stuff. But I will beg to differ. Again, in our mind, protocols are, how are you going to get on the ship? What's it going to be like in embarkation? How much distance do you need? Are you going to have to wear masks? Can you dine with friends? Can you go to the pool? Will the casino be open? Will there be, you know, I mean, you know, all those basic things that we've all known to experience in the
Well, they first came out saying that, you know, people knew that they wouldn't find out everything until 30 days out. But they actually, it's past 30 days out for the first sailing, even the second one, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And those protocols are not really officially out yet. And they should have let the people know about the 16 and 17-year-olds in plenty of time so that if they chose to, they could get vaccinated. But that was given no thought by them.
Well,
and they really don't care, basically. So we weren't fans of Royal Caribbean to begin with. And
whoa. Hold on. Don't just dive right in. As you know, our first Royal Caribbean cruise wasn't our best cruise ever, although there were some amazing things that we loved about it.
Oh, that ship was amazing.
Yeah, but we just weren't blown away like we thought we would be. But we decided, okay, what a great opportunity to give Royal the second chance. Our expectations were low. We knew and all the people going on the cruises, they know it's going to be a whole different game and not to expect anything that you'd be used to. But you know, they came out, the original post read like this, okay? Take a look here. On March 19, Royal Caribbean comes out to talk about cruises from the Bahamas, and the bottom paragraph says, travelers looking ahead to their summer vacations can book their round-trip cruise as soon as Wednesday, March 24, and set sail starting June 12. The new itineraries departing through August, which will sail with vaccinated crew, will be available to adult guests who are fully vaccinated against COVID-19 and those under the age of 18 with negative test results. Now, I don't know why any of that had to change, but on Friday, all of a sudden this comes out and it says, we've got some news to share regarding vaccine requirements. All guests and crew 16 and older must have all doses for their COVID-19 vaccine complete at least 14 days before they're sailing. And they go on to talk about that. And I'm like, wait a minute, you know, we saw a number of people upset about it in the Facebook groups and stuff like that. And we've heard lots of people upset, and letters are getting written in addition to you already having a letter out and getting a not so, you know, exciting response and all that. But
not even an apology.
But we're like, how do you change that part of the deal? I mean, that's already a done deal. You're cruising from Nassau. You don't even have to change anything about the cruise. That's why you cruise from Nassau in the beginning.
But it's not.
That's our deal.
That's not really it. They want to cruise. They want things to be how they're going to cruise from the U.S. now, because that's where the money is, and that's what their focus is going to be on now.
Well, and that's why they just canceled all the cruises from Bermuda, because there wasn't enough interest in all that.
I don't think they'll cancel the first few sailings on Adventure of the Seas because it's fairly booked up. And so they're going to make their money. But I think
we'll see what happens.
I would say after July, if you're booked on it, there's a good chance it's going to get canceled. Probably.
Well, that's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
That's your opinion. That's your thought from what you've seen so far. Listen, Sharon is on fire. It's everything I could do to tone her down. You think I'm wound up usually on this show? She is beside herself.
No.
Bent out of shape.
I have gotten over it all weekend long.
I'm not over it.
Been upset, but I'm over it now for the most part. And I have moved on. We've already have our plan B planned. So we'll be cruising in July on some ship. And we're not going to say which ship until closer because, you know, as you know, things can happen. But we're going to be cruising in July. I told Jamie over the weekend, I don't care if we have to fly out of the country to cruise. We'll be cruising in July.
Holy shit. Well, hopefully we'll be cruising in July if our royal refunds come back in. So that's another thing.
We'll be cruising.
We're not going to complain this whole show, but we just wanted to put it out there and give you guys kind of the info as to what's upsetting us the most. You know, we went ahead, we had to book the cruise and pay it outright within 2 days. So that's a lot. We were lucky enough, and we talked about this last week, but this is like the other angle of it. We were lucky enough to use points to fly there, but flying back costs an arm and a leg for a one-way trip from Nassau
It's
to
like
Arizona.
two round trip flights to Florida for us was what we paid basically
Yes.
almost for just to go come home.
And that money's gone because it's through the airline, and the only thing we can do now is get e-credits, which
So,
we had to get.
yeah.
So,
So
we're out that money,
we'll
which
be
is a ton
flying
of money.
a lot on Delta. next
It'll
year.
probably be about 45 days till we get our refund for the drink package and for the cruise from Royal. We also put money into a hotel through Priceline, but Priceline is non-refundable, so we're probably out that money. And it's just, it's very upsetting. So that's our story. That's how we are canceled. No one else on the cruise is canceled, unless they're in our situation.
And we
but
hope that everyone else has a
canceled.
wonderful time, and we're looking forward to seeing all their pictures and videos.
We are.
So we're not sour about that at all.
Yes.
We are excited for everyone else.
Well, Paul Vines, thank you so much for the super chat. Paul
Thank
says,
you,
truly
Paul.
very sorry about the cancellation. Was looking forward to the vlogs. And I'm sure that there's people that'll be like, wah, 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 you can't go. Let me get out the world's smallest violin for you. As a matter of fact,
I've had people,
ahead.
I've seen people say in Facebook groups that, they're glad they did this because, of course they want everyone to be vaccinated. So they're like, glad I feel safer that way. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. Why are 16 and 17-year-olds going to make you feel safer if they're vaccinated? I mean, compared to everyone.
Totally.
My thought is what would, and I thought this before this happened. I was kind of wondering this. I always think of things. I just run it by Jamie. I'm like, I wonder how many people are going to test positive coming back into the U.S. after the cruise, because now they're saying that if you are vaccinated, that you don't have to wear masks, and just the ones that aren't vaccinated under 15 will be wearing masks. They're kind of, that's what I heard today.
It's a little wacky.
So, but I'm like, and you don't have to test to get into the Bahamas if you're vaccinated, I believe now.
Correct.
But to come home, you do. So what if, say, you maybe carried something along with you there, even if you're vaccinated, you're not having any symptoms or anything, but you get on the ship.
You're
sail
opening
away,
a huge can of
and
worms,
then
Sharon.
you come
You're
back
really
home and you have to quarantine.
Pandora's box just open up.
No, I'm saying is, why aren't they having people test before they get on the ship, even if they're vaccinated? That's my thought.
Well,
Like, I
that's
would
something
want
that
to.
they just changed with the.
I know.
Originally, everyone was going to get tested at the Hilton, the Colonial Hilton, prior to getting on the ship.
No,
but I think they canceled that
if we were
for
cruising,
the folks that are
I
vaccinated.
would. That's something that I would say I would feel safer knowing that people had a negative COVID test versus
Sure.
just being vaccinated.
Well, that's
But
good.
that's just my thought.
That's your point.
you know.
That's your point.
But so I'm curious to see if anyone comes back positive.
Teague
after
Neal,
that.
thank you for the super chat. Have an ice wine glass on me, Sharon and Jamie. I am enjoying
Yeah, we are
a. What do you have
having-
tonight?
I
I thought
have-
you would go a little stiffer, something a little stronger.
No,
this
I have
evening.
my favorite wine.
And I'm not having a martini tonight, basically because I ran out of olives, but I do have an olive story for you.
It looks like ice water, Jamie.
It's not ice water. It is Kettle One and Rockstar is what I'm drinking there. So I'm enjoying that. But thank you guys for the super
Yes,
chats. That's very
thank
nice.
you.
Great question. Pia Broderick says, why can't you dump Matthew? Not a parent. So Pia saying, I'm not a parent, but
Well, we could have chose to say, okay, you're staying at home and go without him. We could have done that. But when we planned this vacation, we planned it as a family together. So whether it's Matthew or whether it was another family member, I just feel that would be a rude thing to do. Like, oh, sorry, you can't go, but we're going,
totally.
So, and we planned this as our family summer vacation because, he's been stuck at home, going to homeschool. We've all been stuck without doing
Yeah, he's been doing virtual school for the whole time.
and stuff. So,
we were excited.
Yeah, and he got a really good report card. All but one, he got straight A's, and so we were really excited. So we were just trying to
Yes.
do something nice.
It was our summer
something
vacation.
fun. Yeah. So we would have felt bad dumping him.
That is correct. I mean, and it's a fair question, Pia, so don't feel bad about it. It's a fair question.
No, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we're going to be gone for the entire. It would have been a week, really, like more like 8 days or so with flying back and forth and all that kind of stuff. Daniel Field says, "Do you think the other lines will cancel the After July Caribbean Homeport cruises. We have an NCL on Joy in October. That's a good question, man. All you can do is stay tuned because everything is fluid. And speaking of everything is fluid, maybe I'll talk about it. I made a comment. I had asked a question in the Facebook group for our cruise when we started hearing these rumors saying, "Hey, is anyone else affected by this?" And one person in particular responded and said, "Everything is fluid. If the rules don't work for you, then that's your choice." And I'm like, "Whoa, what? Who are you? What? Who do you think you're talking to here, lady?" So it was just weird. I was like, "Hey, hold on." So even I was getting bashed. So I can imagine it's funny people saying, "Tough noogies." Tough for you.
Yeah. And
So.
but
Amy Rogers says, "How is Matthew taking the news?" He's bummed out about it. But like we said, one of the main reasons was without Matthew being vaccinated, this was a great opportunity to cruise. And another thing that really stunk was that they let us know 27 days out. Now, even if if we had the time, we still may have been able to say, "Hey, let's run Matthew down. Let's get him vaccinated." But you need 3 weeks between vaccinations because anyone in the younger age group has to use the Pfizer, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so we didn't even literally have time to do that, even if we wanted to.
And the thing is, so they've already said that starting August 1st that the age is going to go down to 12. So I mean that's fine, but why if they're making allowances like that, saying okay, and then August 1st it's going to go down to 12, knowing that they announced this without giving people enough time to get the vaccine. Why did they say, okay, these first 3 sailings are exempt from this. We're going to go ahead and take the negative COVID test, but it's starting on July, whenever the 4th sailing is. And they're letting people know in plenty of time. That would have been the right thing to do.
Yes, it would have.
Now, speaking of the right thing to do, so Carnival put out something today from Christine Dunphy.
Oh, boy,
saying,
here we go. Here she goes.
But saying that they have already extended the final payments out for their August and July sailings to the end of May. So they put their July, to the end of May. So then today they put out that as they're still kind of working through things, they extended the final payment for all of those through June 14th. So because they don't want people to have to make their final payment if for any reason that they're not going to be able to cruise. And they're hoping to have all the information on all that by June 14th.
Oh, yeah.
So by putting something out like that ahead of time, now that is a good company. I mean, it's telling, they're taking time thinking of their guests the best they can anyway.
Fired up right now.
And, whereas the other company could care less. They're just like...
She's heated up, guys.
All right, I'm done. Okay, let's talk to the
Larry
people.
Thomas, thank you so much for the super chat, Larry. So sorry what happened with the vaccine issue. In my opinion, it's total BS. But as of now, Elaine and I are still doing the back-to-back. Please go do the back-to-back and have the time of your lives.
I'm so sorry we won't get to meet you on it.
Yes, it's our loss that we won't be able to hang out and party with you guys on that cruise.
Yes.
So I'll tell you what.
So let's say hi to everyone and turn things around to positive.
All right, so let me jump in right here. Right after the comment I saw from Pia, Steve Morales is here. What's up, Steve? Karen Griswold, Nautical Nurse Nancy. Let's give a round of applause, guys, for Team Sharon and Sea Travel. Nautical Nurse Nancy and Leanne Francesconi. These ladies have dedicated hours and hours of their free time to helping us out every Monday night, and we cannot thank them enough. I know that Leanne is getting geared up for adventure, and that's another thing. So we're sitting there planning some fun stuff and activities with Leanne and Brian and the family, and we had some game plans put together, right? I mean, it sucks that we weren't going to see everyone on the first cruise, but we still were able to hang out and do some stuff, and now everything changed for them. And all we can do is hope. Well, we know that they're going to go and have a great time regardless. But, we will definitely miss the chance to cruise with those guys. That would have been fantastic.
Jim D said, it took him almost 3 months to get his refund
Oof,
from Hal, from Holland America.
But hold on. I just want to say, I just want to finish up and say, Nautical Nurse Nancy, she's got so much going on right now. I don't even know how she can concentrate. She's in Wisconsin. Anthony is in Florida. They're running 2 households. Their family, who knows what's happening. Nancy's still working. I mean, I don't even know how she keeps her head straight. And she's making vlogs, and she's planning trips, and all this kind of stuff. So if you haven't done it yet, please go to Nautical Nurse Nancy's channel and give her some love and a subscribe and all that, and tell her how amazing she is. Mike V said, "Oh my God, I can't believe you were so helpful to me this weekend with all of this crap on your mind. You are a true professional."
Oh my gosh. No, that's fine. That took it off my mind, actually.
Yes.
Helping others and things. Yeah.
That is correct. That is correct. All right, we're gonna jump ahead a little bit. I don't want to fall too far behind. And there's some folks. Some folks are, hey, there's a little royal bashing, if you want to call it that. But
and I know some
we're
of
gonna
you
get over
are
it. We're gonna get over it.
loyalists.
Yes. And we get that you love the cruise line and all that.
Yeah. So
just leave Matthew with a bunch of pizzas and go, said Jerry Dietrichs. That's not a bad idea, but we couldn't do it. The J&J vaccine, Katie, isn't approved for the youth for under 18. Only the 2-dose vaccines are, and you got to have a minimum of 3 weeks between those two. So.
And I wonder if that's what they were thinking maybe when they did this too, because they didn't really do their own research.
And the irony, do you want to talk about that dude's Facebook post, the CEO and president? What is his name? Michael
Bailey.
Michael Bailey?
Yeah.
Bailey? Is he Rayleigh Creative Travel? No, that's somebody else. That's Blaine. Okay, my bad. Sharon Stockman said, the reason to change is because the vaccine became widely available for 16 and older. We get it, but give some people some notice.
Yeah.
Start it. Just say, hey, the first 2 cruises are going to be like this, the way it was originally planned, but after that, we're going to require this. Don't leave your people out in the cold.
It just became available. Yeah. So,
yes, totally. You're totally right about that. It just came out. And where's the heads up?
And really, like I said, I'm sure there's not that many 16 and 17-year-olds on the ship compared to, everyone. So, is it really that big of a deal? It's going to make
Timothy Walters, comment of the evening. Thank you. I thought that was the purpose of sailing outside the U.S. so they could bypass the strict restrictions. Right. You are right on the nail, Timothy.
It was when they thought of it because they didn't think they were going to sail from the U.S. Now that they think they're going to get started in the U.S., they want to do everything like they would in the U.S., kind of almost like a test cruise, even though it's not officially a test cruise, so that they think it will help them be able to cruise in the U.S. because that's the U.S. That's where the money is. It's all about money. Everything's about
money. It is all about money. You're damn right it is. Trevor McGoffler just got here and said, "What did I miss?" Nothing. We've just been talking a little cruise talk.
We're not
we didn't miss anything.
It, Trevor.
We will maybe a little bit. Let's see. I thought the airlines and hotels were more flexible during these times. Karen, those days are a little bit over now.
Well, they're getting over. But Priceline, I'm going to check into that. But
we'll see what we
when
can
I have something else I want to book. But yeah, I just know we booked on Priceline for a couple reasons. Normally, it's something we don't do. We're always the one that recommend getting refundable things and that. But this was kind of a weird, unique situation. We thought this was going to go for sure, being out of Nassau, and the prices for the hotels were like $350 to $500 a night. They were crazy because we didn't book it right when they announced it. It was just a couple weeks ago. So we found a price. They had like these express deals on Priceline where you can just pick the like a 3 or 4 star hotel that you want, and then they just give you a hotel. But it was really it was like $197. So to us, that was cheap compared to all the other prices. So we're like, hey, it's a I forget if it was a 3-star or 4-star hotel.
And we're like, well, we need someplace to stay.
Yeah,
it's not that far from the port.
Let's just book it. So we did, and we ended up getting the Courtyard by Marriott. So we're like, hey, great, because online the price for that was
it's like $100 more than what we paid.
It was 100. It was 120 more online if you booked directly through them. So we did that to kind of save a little bit because everything was last minute, and so that's just I guess another reason why you probably shouldn't book that way. So we did one of those things that we don't normally do, and it kind of
we thought we were smooth operators. That's what we were. All right, let's say hi to some folks. Doodles Big Ship Show is here. Hello, Doodles. Lovely to see you. Robbie O'Malley says he's a little wound up too tonight, Sharon. Just to let you know. Let's see. What else do we have? Vanessa Lee said, "Holy statistical significance, Batman." Insignificance, Batman. I agree. Royals have given more heads up, but have you thought of leaving Matthew home? It's temporary. No, with the thought of leaving Matthew, this was our summer vacation. Yeah. This was the summer plan. Now we have to go to plan B.
During the school year, there's a couple times where we might be sailing with him coming up in the school year because of I know it's not a good time for him to take off school, and other situations where it's just the two of us that can go. But this is summer vacation with him, and whether it was the cruise or whether we went somewhere else or we originally were going to Hawaii again. We had that booked. Whatever we were doing this summer, it was a family vacation. So.
There you go. All right, let's go back and say hi to some folks. Daniel and Nancy Fields. Dancy is what we call them because we love them. Nice to see you guys. Lindy Lou is here. We mentioned Timothy Walters, Trevor Begockler, Allie J is here, Sandy McKendrick, hello. Crazy Cat Traveler, Michelle DeGroot is here. What is going on? Carla McClendon is here. Ask Priceline if you can cancel it because of the circumstances. They might let us.
Yeah.
We haven't gone up that tree yet.
I just haven't dealt with Priceline yet. We've dealt with the cruise line and the airlines this weekend, so I'll take care of that this week. I will
Peak at 61. Yes, Matthew is not a fan of doing that, but
doing what?
Peak at 61 said, didn't you guys say Matthew won't take the vaccine? Well, he's not a fan of doing it. We weren't going to pressure him too much to do it, but if the opportunity was there,
yeah, we didn't think that he needed it, so he would have
done it. Robbie O'Malley says, I totally agree with you, Sharon. Let's jump ahead some more. Who else? We have Rob from Life with Favor. What's going on? Good to see you. Chris Goo is here. Bon freaking Swab, my friend. Don Carell Cruz. There's Larry Thomas. Dilly Siemens in the house. Dylan. Dylan Siemens here. Mary Ellen Dillon, speaking of Dillons there. Karen Griswold is here. What is up? Boss B Mom is here. Frank Nielsen Jr. Hello. Considering the Carnival drink package if the Vista sells out of Galveston, what is your opinion? If you can drink 6 drinks or more per person for each adult in your cabin that has to get it, you're gonna be fine with your money. Yeah. Well, you can take a quick trip to the Phoenix Airport parking garage for old time's sake. Thanks, Doodles. We'll consider that. Thank you so much for that. What else do we have going on here? I want to make sure that we don't miss anybody. There's a ton of people, and we're already about 10 minutes behind in here. There's Blaine from Really Creative Travel. The Traveling Gilberts are here. Victoria W is here. Thank you, Victoria. The Beach Life, Hani with the Beach Life. Speaking of the Beach Life, really quick, totally changed the subject on you guys. What a great hashtag no Zoom call we had this week.
Oh, it was. Hani was there.
Yes, Hani from the Beach Life is there. Go check him out on his channel and say hi and give him a little subscribe action, some love.
We had Neil Drucker. We had Linda Kuziak.
Yes.
Tess Almon.
That is right.
Erica.
Erica Emity was here.
And Tina Spencer.
Yes.
So.
Tina and Rick. Rick was napping, I believe. He couldn't. She tried to wake him. He was just snoring away, she said. So it was a great night.
Yeah,
we met some great people.
It was a lot of fun.
We had already met. We knew Tess. We had already met Hani really quick and Tess really quickly in our Vegas get together. But everyone else, it was so fun hearing some amazing stories of cruising. 2 people that were in the group had some awesome tales of cruising. Neil has 30 cruises under his belt already.
Yeah.
We're jealous of him. Steve Morales was enjoying your rant, Sharon, so they were liking that a lot.
Yeah, you know Steve.
Trevor, yes, he loves Steve's rant. You can watch that online too, on occasion. Let's see. I still haven't been on a cruise. I've had 3 canceled, said Trevor Johnson. Oh, that's a terrible story.
Yeah. Speaking of that, it's funny. I saw when someone was mentioning about the 16 and 17-year-olds. One person posted somewhere, I forget where I saw it, but they said something like, "Oh, I don't feel sorry for them. I've had 2 canceled myself," or something. And I'm like, what an odd thing to say.
Yes. Kiki811 says, we have just a 12-year-old. I guess no cruising for him unless he's vaccinated. And I wonder once they open vaccinations for under 12, then what? Will all kids require them to cruise? You never know.
I wonder if, once things out into 2022, I wonder if it won't be a thing anymore. I know now they're talking about, I think with the Pfizer anyways, I'm hearing that they're, before long they're going to start requiring a 3rd dose or recommending a 3rd dose or something, kind of as a booster. So, I don't know how that's going to play out. Everyone's got them at different times.
Yeah.
Then you're going to have to keep track of that. I don't know. I think it can be very confusing.
Let's see. Amy Rogers said the head of the Galveston port says they expect the Vista to sail on July 3rd, but the no test cruises are planned. Does that mean only vaccinated for Carnival to start? That could be the case, and we don't know. And if that's the case, just give people time before the sailing. Come out with official rules. Give people time to make whatever adjustments they have if you need more people, more age groups vaccinated.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's really the only thing we would have asked for. We paid on a Wednesday, we paid the entire cruise. And by the next Friday, they were announcing that, we've changed who can go. It's like, so you didn't know 10 days ago that our,
You're
16,
thinking about
you
doing
couldn't give
this?
us a heads up, like, hey, just so you know, we might do this. Is your 16-year-old vaccinated?
Well, the people.
No, not yet. Oh, well, you may want to do that before you put all this money down. Oh, thanks for the heads up. That's all we would have needed. That's all we would have needed.
Well, the people that you actually talk to at Royal literally know nothing.
Hey. All right. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to tell you what to say, but I know you're on fire, so
No.
I'm just trying to get you from blowing up. Trevor Begothler, as far as we know, the October group cruise is looking good.
Gosh, I'm spilling wine
Are
everywhere.
you spitting wine all over the place? Oh my God, Sharon. I've never seen you this upset.
I'm spilling it everywhere.
Like literally. Well, there's that one time, but you know. So far, October group cruise is doing well. We're keeping an ear to the pavement.
Yeah.
We have one amazing resource, and we are keeping in touch with that person to try to see where we sit on it.
And our,
and so far no horrible news.
Yeah, things are looking good for the Mardi Gras group cruise in September as well.
I hope so. Oh my God, you got Hani, dude, come on. That was a great evening with the No Zoom crew. Looking forward to meeting up again. Thank you for the super
thank you,
chat. That's
Hani.
amazing. Honey, that's awesome to you. Go Chargers, my Bolt brother. The ship show coming in hot. What's going on, John, from the ship show? Wanda Perlman just called and asked if this is a big cruise and you're actually coming on the first. Oh, if this is a big ruse and you're actually coming on the first sailing. No, I wish we were, John. I wish we were. I will tell you what, when John was not happy with me, when I had first told him that looks like we're going to be on Adventure of the Seas, but not on the same sailing with you, we're going a week later. There was language used. I was like, oh my gosh. I was worried. I mean, I thought right there he might just cancel the breakaway and the celebration cruises, but we mended our fences. We hugged it out and we love each other again. So everything's fine. Mel Stowe, what is going on? Sad to hear about your cruise. Hope Plan B will be amazing. We hope so too. Thank you
Mel.
so much for the
Thank
super
you.
chat and supporting the channel. We love you for that. We love you without it.
I
but we
always
love you for that
say
too.
things always happen for a reason. So
Yes.
I think Plan B may turn out, maybe it'll be better. I don't know how, but
Some of the guys.
I'm trying to think positive.
Steve and Daniel are asking for more thumbs up. If you want to give them, please give them. If you're on your phone, just close the chat, hit the thumbs up, open the chat back up. You won't miss a dang thing. Michelle DeGroot's got an 8-year-old, 2 Princess Cruises booked for 2022. They better not require everyone to be vaccinated. Well, listen, by 2022, I think you're going to be in a good place.
Well, the thing with people with really small, smaller children, even if the vaccine gets approved for them, I know that's where you really, parents start thinking like, I mean, you just don't know whether you want to do, it's one thing doing it, I guess, giving it to yourself, but then, sometimes you think differently about your children.
You do.
Especially when they're little.
Let's see. Robert Rayburn thinks all cruise lines are going to require vaccine through 2021. Val Jones 38 said, can you still come to Florida, then do Disney since you already paid for the hotel? We could, but the hotel is in Nassau. So it would definitely be quite a commute to get from Nassau to Disney every day.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to be a smartass with that comment. If it sounded like it, I apologize.
And actually, there's all the cruises there's several cruises going in Europe now, and there's 3 particular cruise lines that are not requiring any vaccines, which I'm saying surprised, but with MSC being one of them. So
wow, that's
so
amazing.
You can go over to Europe.
That's where we need to go.
And
Oh
fly
my God,
without
Neil
a vaccine.
Drucker, thank you. Enjoyed the Zoom call with SAST Saturday.
Aw,
Thank you for the
Neil.
super chat, and it was great. Great to meet. It was great to meet everybody. And it was nice to meet John from the ship show. He was a lot of fun. Right, that was cool. Dante Rose said, "I hope you guys had a good weekend." Well, we're making the best of this weekend. Wasn't great, but next weekend is going to be good. We have got a fun family camping trip lined up. Which ought to be interesting because Thursday night we're getting our second dose of vaccine, and then Friday afternoon, 24 hours later, we're supposed to head camping up north. So we're hoping.
We'll see how that goes.
The Hangman said, question: did these crews? Do the ships sign a deal with these countries when they become a home port, like a 6-month contract, and not a contract they can just up and cancel? Usually they have contracts because the cruise lines will put money into the port based on the amount of passengers that are coming in. Like they may say, hey, we're going to give you $25 a passenger on top of any other taxes and things that they're getting. And that's just a little sweet in the pot type of deal, for the port and the folks working there and all that kind of stuff. But But I would imagine this last minute thing with Nassau. I mean, Nassau stands to get a boost for their economy simply by having people come in a day early and stay a day later. So that would be good for them as well. And I'm sure the cruise line's paying them to use the port and all the facilities there and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. Good question there to the hangman. All right, I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. Dylan Seaman, thank you so much for the super chat. Holy cruise stuff.
Dylan.
Thanks for your help, you two. Drinks. Cheers to you, Dylan. Appreciate it, buddy.
Cheers, Dylan.
What the Mr. Lincoln's 00 said, what's the best hotel to stay in Miami the day before the cruise? Look around the
it depends on how close you want to be to the port, actually.
yes. Look in the Blue Lagoon area or Holiday Inn at Bayside Marketplace is one of my favorites.
Yeah, we usually stay there if we want to be right across the street from Bayside Marketplace and the port. And we've also stayed at like the Blue Lagoon area. We've stayed by the airport too and drove. It's only about a 15-minute drive from the airport to the cruise port in Miami.
Super easy. Pam S, congratulations. Oh yeah, they're celebrating the anniversary today. Pam S,
Happy
congrats
anniversary.
to you guys. We know what you guys are going to be up to later. We don't have to talk about it. We just know. Just believe me that we know. Yes, I forgot Jane Jason for kids younger than 18, said Katie Jackson. Yeah, it's just hey, it's just the way things worked out. Maybe it's all meant to be, right? Maybe it's all meant to be.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. Things happen for a reason. So.
Steve Morales said, I would demand a free drink package with extra beer. That's a great idea. We'll see what that happens. But is the drink package worth it? Texas Pepito. It is. If you drink 6 drinks a day or more, then you're going to get your value and you're going to keep your money. Spikers, I am drinking Kettle One and Rockstar is what I've got right here. You can see it's a little cloudy. It's got some flavor in there. So I needed that for tonight to calm down a little bit. That is for sure. Timothy Walters, thank you so much for the super chat. Fly to Milwaukee, hop on the SS Milwaukee and sail across Lake Michigan and spend some time with John and Doodles. The best of both worlds. That's a great idea. That is a great idea. Well, we're seeing, so Sharon she's got a few things up her sleeve. Immediately, she was already looking at other opportunities for July. That way we know a little bit ahead of time. And we can get some plans going, and we'll see what happens with August and going forward from there. But right now, July, September 4th, October 24th are the biggest, are the 3 main things that we're looking at. Is that right?
Yeah, and our New Year's Eve cruise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be amazing.
And, well, we did have a cruise. We still do, actually, in November. But I might cancel it. I'm not upset. I might cancel it. It's on Navigator of the Sea.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I've already canceled our Australia cruise on Royal, and that one might be next.
Listen, before
I'll take.
Is this?
I'm going to rebook our Australia cruise for early 2023 on Norwegian.
And I need to say a special thank you to someone who was so nice and sent me a treat, guys. Look at this right here. I have a box right here. And I don't know if you can see this box, but I'm going to show it to you. Oh, yes. It's, there you go. It is from Fargo, North Dakota. And this is a box of candy that it was sent to me. But, guys, it's not just any candy. Some of you might be repulsed. Some of you might be jealous. But what I have here in my hand, is a piece of chocolate. But inside of this piece of chocolate, hold on, you might be.
Yeah, you can see it, I think.
Inside of this piece of chocolate is a blue cheese stuffed olive. I'm not kidding you. It's a blue cheese stuffed olive. Watch. Oh, hold on. Maybe it's not a blue cheese, or maybe it's a mix. I thought there was some blue cheese. This one's just a standard.
Yeah.
That one's a pimento stuff. It's olives wrapped in chocolate. It's amazing. I love it. Rhonda, thank you so much for that fantastic gift. Well, we love you.
Yeah, he was so excited. You should see me.
Yes, I'm eating them. And everyone I talked to was like, oh my God. I'm like, no, it's fantastic. You gotta trust me. Oh my God, Billy Morrison, great to stop by and see you guys again. Thank you, Billy. Extremely nice of you, man.
Thank you,
Billy. So much for this super chat. That is
thank you.
Fantastic, dude. Let's see. All right, let me jump ahead a little bit. I don't want to get too lost.
Let's see, what is, I was reading the comments.
Hold on, but some of you guys might not have seen. All right, so we opened. Some of you weren't here in the beginning. Can I just show this again?
Go back up, and there's some comments there.
What?
I don't know.
But right now we're way far behind. We're like 15 minutes behind in the chat right now. All right, I'm going to jump ahead a little bit, and I'm sorry if I missed your comment. You can come around and give it to me again. Salty and sweet, I would love to try it. It's at Part-Time Cruisers. Some people are disgusted by it. Sweet and salty, said Dave and Brandy. Sig Cruiser's here. What is up, Sig Cruiser? Glad to see you. You should do Princess in Australia. I have a book for 2022.
Oh, that's an idea, too. I hadn't thought about Princess for that.
DC810.
We want to take a Princess cruise.
Come on, Deb. Deb said, ooh, gag. Oh, except ham ass. Ew, blue cheese olive. Dave and Brandy, you're liking it. Fargo, that's right, Rob, all the way from Fargo. Not sure, where is that? Not sure, but you have to go far. What is up, Kevin Brubaker? Nice to see you here tonight. My mom's family's from Fargo and Rugby, said Daniel Fields. See, he knows the deal. Peak 61 said, on a cruise you can have 6 drinks a day, easy. At the pool you can have 2 or 3 during the day, 2 glasses of wine at dinner, and the evening hasn't even started. You are so true. And don't forget mimosas and Bloody Marys every morning. I mean, you can't forget that kind of stuff. Let's see, what else? What won't they make these days? Said Aspen ATC. Do you know if your ship was going to sail with full capacity? Charles M. I don't think it was full capacity.
No, it wasn't full capacity.
Yeah.
Although I did read that like I mentioned, the sailings in Europe that are even the ones, whether they're vaccinated cruises or not, by MSC, it says that they're cruising, that they're going to be cruising in July and August with 100% capacity.
Wow.
So even, I think part of June as well.
Good question. Richard Norwood, I'm bouncing around the chat now, said, I have folks going to the Bahamas. They have to get a $40 medical visa to get into the Bahamas. Yeah. Do you know cruise passengers boarding in the Bahamas have to get that as well?
Yeah, they have to get the visa as well before.
They do. But I heard somewhere there may be some reimbursement or partial reimbursement on the cruise visa or on the visa, the health visa for cruisers. You know anything about that? I'm talking to you.
Oh, sorry. I'm reading the comments. I don't know. I really hadn't got that far into it because we had just booked it and I knew we had to get the visa once we were vaccinated.
You must be fired up because usually when I talk about cruising, you're paying all the attention to what I'm saying to make sure I don't say something wrong so you can correct me.
Oh, no, I was just trying to read the comments.
You just zoned out right there.
Because you had them going by so quickly. So.
Dino Shania, lovely to see you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Betsy from Beach Please is here. What is up, Betsy? Nice to see you. Yes, the Hangman said, I'm booked on MSC from Port Canaveral in September. No vaccine and kids sail free. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That could be the case. Yeah. Royal owes Matthew a pizza. You're right about that. Steve Morales says that's BS. It's all vodka. No, there's a sprinkle of rocks. Look, here's the Rockstar. It's this one that I have in there. Just a little dollop will do you. Let's see. With 6 drinks a day, do you mean alcohol or coffee too?
Well,
yes.
You meant alcohol, but it does include like specialty coffees and things too, and like this. Like the fresh squeezed juices and those types of things.
In most cases, if there's like a Starbucks, it won't include that. Mm-hmm. But anything that's basically served by the cruise line, in most cases, it will include. But just check. Each cruise line has their own different package.
And most include the water as well. Your water, except for Norwegian, it doesn't include the bottled water. Yeah. You can ask for a glass of water, but not the bottled water. But the other
there's a lot of weird rules out there.
Yeah.
Bob Craig said, Bob from Vero here. When can Royal sail out of Miami again? Anytime they want, according to Miami.
They're trying to get out in July as well, I think, from my understanding. So we'll see if that happens. And
it looks like, and the next one for us, Bob, hopes to be in July. If some of you guys came late to the game and you missed it, I just want to give you, this is the video that we opened the show with after our intro. So just take a look at this, and this will, kind of set the mood for you.
Everybody, I got bad news. We've been canceled.
Sorry, you're canceled.
No soup for you.
No.
No. No.
No. No.
No. No. No.
No!
No.
No! 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 No!
That's right. It's over, Johnny. It's over. Nothing is over. Well, it's over. Adventure of the Seas. Goodbye.
Yeah.
So long. Farewell. I usually I'd say we'll see you next time, but I don't think we're going to see you next time. I think, you know what I think we have to say to those guys? Here's what we have to say right now to Adventure of the Seas, and maybe even Royal.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm sorry, what? What part didn't you understand? The buh or the bye? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Just wait.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I was just wondering.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You are bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Never
Bye-bye.
ridiculous.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Great. Bye-bye. Okay, Slick. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Nobody cares. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I need
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Here's me. Bye-bye. 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 Now bye-bye. Aw, bye-bye. Bye. Say bye. Bye-bye. Do the bye-bye. Do the bye-bye. That's the way bye-bye, bye-bye. I like it.
1, 2, 3. Bye-bye.
That is right. Bye-bye. And yes, that is the same video you saw for New Year's when I said bye-bye to 2020, but it was too good, and it just worked perfectly for this situation, so I had to do it again. I'm so sorry about that.
I mean, I hate to say anything bad, really, about the cruise lines because, I mean, I sell cruises. I work,
That's right.
but
And people will go on to have amazing
Yeah.
cruises, but at the moment we're a little sore. We'll probably get over it.
and I like to keep things honest too, and I will say that during this whole pandemic over the last 14, 15 months, Royal Caribbean, and that's why I'm a little sour with this even more, is they have been the worst cruise line to work with out of anyone dealing
From
with
a travel agent,
from a travel
phone
agent
call,
perspective.
resolution
Yeah.
perspective.
Yes.
Yes. So there you go. All right. All right. Enough.
Let's
we're moving
move on. So
we're moving on.
what
We are moving on.
does everyone have planned for Memorial
Let us know
Day
what you
weekend?
got. Let us know what's going on for
let's talk
Memorial
about
Day
some
weekend.
fun.
Again, we will be getting our second vaccine Thursday afternoon. Friday afternoon, we're heading north to an undisclosed location. We will be taking our new 4-wheel side-by-side Martini. That's her name, Martini. We'll be taking Martini. And oh yeah, are you excited about those? I even got Sharon
Jamie got me the present.
some glasses because when she's in the back of that thing, I hear a lot of hooting and hollering about that she can't see what's going on. And so I got her some glasses that will keep the dust and the dirt out.
Yeah,
Go
I
put them
have
back on
my
again.
sunglasses, but these have like stuff that sticks to you, kind of like goggles, but they're not as big as goggles because I don't like to wear big goggles. So
Put those things on again. Oh yes, those are.
they're so dark. Anyways, so yeah.
Dude, put those back on again, and then go put your head like this, and go like, this, and then go.
You bought all. Now that I think about it, did you pick out?
I don't know. I don't
Did you
even know.
pick out
I'm sorry.
different colors, or did it come in a pack of 3 with all different?
It comes in a pack of 3 with different colors.
Oh, okay.
Are you getting crazy now?
Well, there's all different colors.
Wow, goggles paisano. There you are.
There's all different colors in here.
Okay,
Anyways.
things just went up. We went from Royal
I
to,
opened these the other day. I guess Jamie had bought me a gift.
Yes, I spent $8 on those 3 pair at Amazon. Come on,
Oh my
I can't
gosh.
believe you won't appreciate that. Okay, let's catch up again. Let's see what's going on with everybody. We've complained for an hour. Now it's over. So Tweety is here. What is up, So Tweety? Great to see you. Russ Deshawn says we're going to wait until our daughter graduates from GCU before we try and book another cruise. That's not a horrible.
Yeah.
What was the reason for canceling? TMLF, they canceled us. The cruise is not canceled.
Well,
they changed the vaccine requirements to 16 and over versus 18. And Matthew is yet to be vaccinated, and they left us no time for him to get vaccinated.
No, it's funny. They actually didn't officially cancel us. In fact,
We canceled them.
we found out about it and we canceled. But I wonder if I never would have reached out to them, how long they would wait to tell us.
Yeah, I know. Like they like you think they'd be like, hey, you're one of, let's say 20 cabins. You're one of 20 guests, 25 maybe or something. That's a unique situation where you have a 16 or 17-year-old. Would they have given a heads up?
Well,
hold on, we need to stop. We keep saying we're not going to talk about it anymore, and then we keep talking about it.
Okay, let's move on.
Steph Meggs is here. So Jamie, I feel you. My July cruise on the Dream is pretty much canceled also. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, buddy. Crazy Cat Traveler said, oh, I remember when SNL was actually funny. The good old days. Epically canceled, said Kevin Perez. You're right about that, Kevin. Let's see. Chris R said, if you're a nurse, thank you for all your hard work and all seriousness. Well, thank you very much. Sharon is a nurse, although she hasn't had to be a nurse in a little while with being so busy in the travel community. Yeah. I can hear John singing bye-bye. I can't wait till all this is over, hopefully before 2023. Oh, it'll be way over by then, actually. Yeah. I think another couple months and everything's going to be doing whatever. The only thing that's going to drag on is getting all the rest of the ships in the fleet staffed and up and running like normal. And then we'll see what happens. Let's jump ahead. Memorial Day, absolutely nothing, said Marianne Dillon. The wine tasting at the winery. Very nice orange green. Big family barbecue for Timothy.
I bet there'll be a lot of barbecues.
Danny says he's going on a Penelope cruise. Penelope cruise. I'm sorry. Did anybody see them? If you know the movie I'm referencing when I say Penelope, put it in the comments and I'll know how cool you are. Ashley Schwartz is working. Carla's working. Today is Victoria Day. We honor the old queen. Fireworks going off around me right now. It said Teague Neal. That's very cool. Tara Kelly's nephew is getting married. Congratulations. That's fantastic.
Yeah, congratulations.
I want Sharon to swear. If she were to call RCL a swear word, I think I would die a happy man.
Oh my gosh.
You want to make his wish come true? You want to throw a cuss word out there or no?
No.
You're too much of a lady?
I have,
Spiker's Crazy Adventures. Cindy says you're not the first to say that about RCL as a TA. So many issues as well. Thank you for backing. Thank you for confirming that it's not just Sharon being sour and bitter. I'll be at Playa del Carmen in the Royal Haciendas Resort, said Sue O'Connor. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that sounds like a wonderful time. Enjoy.
Sig Cruiser, thanks. We hate that we're not going to be on the cruise too. Memorial Day, we're gonna San Diego Gaslamp for 1 night at Daniel Fields, then 2 nights at Harrah's San Diego.
Oh, that sounds
really
like fun.
God, Daniel, I'm shocked to hear that you guys are gonna travel somewhere and throw a casino in the mix. That's no one like you guys. Can you believe that, Sharon? Daniel and Nancy Fields are going to go to a casino while they're traveling. Shocking.
Crazy.
When are you guys going to go to an Arizona casino again? We got a couple of them out here. Let's see. Rhonda Carney said, Sharon, I'll probably be getting a hold of you to cancel my Royal Cruise. No. Don't cancel your cruises. Don't cancel your cruises.
Yeah.
It just so happens to be the Sharon and Sea Travel Show, so we're talking about our experience.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you won't go and have an amazing time.
Yeah, when you're on the ship, you'll have a great time. I'm kind of talking about a little behind the scenes and things, and that's, that's different, I guess.
Well, that's what you're going to get here from us is the real chat. We're going to give you the real talk. We're not going to sugarcoat it. We don't kiss any butts. There's no sponsoring. We don't have to go in and say, this cruise line's the greatest and we love it and we're going to do this and this and this. They're not.
If I tell you a cruise line is my favorite or they're the easiest to work with or they have the best, so that it's because we personally experienced that.
That's right. It's all personal experience. Camping on some friends' property for Memorial Weekend. Amy Franzak, that sounds like a blast. You'll have a great time. Let me jump ahead a little bit. We're only 5 minutes behind the comments now. We're catching up, Sharon. Hubby and I will be opening weekend at our pool. Pam asked, very nice. Celebrating your anniversary with a dip in the pool. Very lovely. Julie Ann with Memorial Weekend plans are sad. I'll be, oh my gosh, it'll be my husband's funeral. I'm sorry, Julie, that is horrible. Oh my gosh. Julie, we are so sorry. We are thinking of you.
Yes.
And we are so sorry. Listen, live vicariously and I don't even know. What am I going to say? Live vicariously and come, and watch some of our stuff for camping. I don't know. We're so sorry to hear that, and we'll all be thinking of you
this weekend.
For sure. Christina V said, "I love this show." Thanks, Christina. That is awesome. Orange greens at a wine tasting. Let's see. Please give us the name of those sunglasses. We would order them. Said Ali J. Just go on Amazon and just search riding, dust free or wind free. Glasses, and that's how I found them. They're little 3-pack.
It doesn't really say.
The Surpassme, SURPASSME is what it is. No, it is.
Oh, okay.
Now she needs a Harley. Biker Sharon, says Steve. I'm gonna sing "Bye Bye Baby, Bye Bye" Adventure of the Seas, and that was all she wrote. Said John Spencer. Let me jump ahead here and catch up a little bit. I'm staying at the winery this weekend, said Rhonda. Staying home for Memorial Weekend. Having knee replacement surgery. Oh my God, Susan White, we hope that goes great for you. And you will be playing kickball again in no time.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Let's see. I wish I could have used those this weekend, said Jim D. I got poked in the eye real hard sparring in martial arts and ended up in the ER. Oh my
gosh.
Hey, tell the other guy, poking in the eye is not cool. Not cool at all. We have high school graduation celebration all weekend. Russ Deshawn, that sounds cool. Panama City, Florida for Memorial Day, Jimmy Butler. Hiking in the White Mountains for Karen Griswold. Let's see. Yes, some comments are pouring in for Julie, so sorry to hear that. Dave and Brandy's excursions will be heading down. They will be heading to the Cape Canaveral area to go see the Mardi Gras come in. That's expected on the 4th of June.
The following weekend, I think.
Right? So make sure you go check them out. I think they're probably going to do some live stuff. So go see our friends Dave and Brandy from Dave and Brandy's excursions. Big G and Snuggles are here. Are you allowed to Commander Martini, Shaza? That means, are you going to be driving?
Oh, driving what? The Martini? No, probably not. No.
No.
If we were just driving on kind of like nice roads, I would drive it. But they go off and like up these steep hills and rock, and you're like literally going like this, and it's that's.
Yes.
I'll leave the driving to Jamie for that.
Thank you very much. Or else that thing will be broken down in a minute. Marlena said, I know we don't know for sure yet, but after hearing rumblings about vaccinated cruisers not needing masks, I wonder what that means for young unvaccinated kids.
That's what I'm saying. Even though the kids
they're going to need masks.
The thing is, they're trying to make it fair because a lot of the people that are vaccinated are complaining they don't think they should have to wear masks. They've had their vaccines. But then the people that aren't vaccinated, they do have to wear a mask. But still, a mask is just a little bit of a barrier for protection. It doesn't totally protect you. And there will be times when you're like eating and drinking and things like that, where even the kids will have their masks off.
Don't go
as
deep.
Well.
Don't go too deep.
And
don't go too deep.
It's it's a concern. That's all I have to say. It is a concern. So
stay right in the middle. Hold your ground. Hold your ground, Sharon, in the middle.
I know.
Hold your ground, girl.
I'm either, I'm kind of one of those people. It's like either everyone wears masks or nobody wears them. I mean, just take your side, one or the other.
Elizabeth Moore said, "Can you get him the?" I think she's saying, "Can you get him the Johnson?" I'm assuming. She means, "Can you get him the Johnson, like Johnson Johnson?" Or she's saying, "Can you get him the Janssen," meaning the Janssen stereo system, and that'd be fine too. Yeah. So I'm going to assume that. No, it's the Johnson Johnson's not okay for under 18 right now. So there you go. Thanks for the luggage tag, said John Spencer. Oh, you finally got the luggage tag. There might have been a slight shipping delay. I'm sure it had to do with the mail and not us at all.
No, I got them out a few days later than I had planned.
Oh, boy. That is BS. Are they offering a refund for people who are impacted but not proactive to cancel? So Tweety, yes. Well, the first thing they wanted to do was offer a cruise credit, and Sharon's like, "Whoa, no, I am not." And an hour and a half later, through resolutions and a bunch of other BS,
I had to go up to multiple people in resolutions,
yes,
just wanting to give me a future cruise credit because, and no, we're getting a refund, but it took a while, and I can't even go into it. Trying to explain anything to them, it's just so hard because it's. I don't know. I'm stopping there.
Yeah, stop right there. Stop right there.
Or I say something I shouldn't.
Hold on. I think let's see. Woody or Marty Woody, I know you had a question somewhere in there, and I think that I missed it. And I'm sorry about that. I'm lost in it now. So bring it back around again, dude. Or if anyone else saw the question, can point me in the right direction. We try to get as many questions answered as we can when we can. So we shall see.
There's a lot of graduations. Yeah, last weekend and this weekend are a lot of graduations.
Is NCL going to cruise out of Florida with the new laws there and all that, Mark? Yeah, they will, but we're just not sure how soon. Not sure how soon.
They're trying to cruise out of Florida in July, at least out of Miami.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it all plays out. I think we'll know some more within the maybe even later this week, maybe into next week, we'll start hearing some more. But I think as soon as all these cruises start in the U.S., whether it's July or August, I think all the cruises that they've started outside of the U.S. will go bye-bye because they're going to bring it back into the U.S.
Quickly. Marty Woody, what's up? Marty saying, hey, it's Woody, the owner of Gutter Doctors and Leaf Guards. I don't know if Marty's just really identifying himself well or if he's just promoting Gutter Doctors and Leaf Guards. But if you have an issue with your gutter at home and you need a gutter guard, contact Marty Woody, the owner of Gutter Doctors and Leaf Guards, and he'll definitely take care of you. Was that good, Marty? Did I do that well? Marty, ask the question again. I'm sorry we missed it. This long weekend I'll spend remembering all of our fallen heroes. God bless America. Steve Morales, you're so right. Thank you, brother.
Elaine says that will keep all the mud out of my eyes. Yeah,
Yes.
it will. It will.
Well, also what it'll allow me to do is it'll allow me to take the windshield and prop it up when it gets warm and have a lot of airflow coming into the vehicle. And Sharon won't be in the back seat saying, can you close that window? It's too windy. My hair, there's dirt in my eyes.
No, because I have my contacts in and the air, the dirt, it blows in my eyes and it's kind of annoying. So,
Yes.
And my sunglasses aren't the type that like go all the way around, right? So the air and all of it can kind of go to the side. So
That is right. Hold on. There was a let's see. Oh, Kathy Mills, no plans, just returned from a week in Arizona. Beautiful state. We think so. Thank you so much for coming to join us. You should give us a holler next time. My crew friends from the Philippines are all going back to work in June. Chris Cook, that's great news.
yeah, I've seen some people are already on the ships and some other people are making their way shortly and hoping to be on the ship in June. Yeah.
Club Dread, yes. Chris Goo, you're absolutely right. Club Dread was a movie from the comment earlier. You are right. Let's see. Thank you, Billy Morrison. Billy likes the backdrop. The Sharon and Jamie backdrop. Digging it. Packing our POD so we can get the house on the market.
Pod.
The pod. Okay. Annette, what's going on? Jim and Annette Tallman.
Don't work too hard, Annette. And
Crystal Sarmiento is going back to Vegas the 1st through the 9th. Wow. That will be a dang good time. The Hangman will be laying on the beach in Port Canaveral. Nice. Graduation parties for the Spikers. Granddaughter's first birthday for Lufrain Martinez. That sounds fantastic. Gary West. Hey, what's up, Gary West? Lovely to see you. He said he wants to go pet the coyote at White Castle with Garrett Lavenson.
Oh, my God.
Heading to Saugatuck, Michigan for Memorial Day weekend and celebrating on a boat. I'm on a boat, said JJ Cruz. Very cool. That's a good time. Carnival Horizon, July 4th, 2021. Hopefully out of Miami, said Sandy Rackley.
Yeah,
we hope that goes good for
you. It's supposed to go.
Sharon, can you give people a hint? Will we be trying to get on a cruise ship for July 4th?
It's not the 4th.
Will we be trying to get on a cruise ship for July 4th?
We will be on a cruise ship in July.
That's all. That's all I can get out of her, guys. I don't know what to tell you. That's all I can.
Actually, I have multiple cruises in July booked. So we'll see which one we get.
You're ready for whichever one is the most doable.
Whichever one's the first one that we can.
Positive Vibes Adventure. Sharon, have they pushed back the final payment date for September group cruise?
No, not yet. They haven't.
Mm-hmm.
It's still in the beginning of June. But I am actually, since they did put that out today about the August sailings getting postponed to June 14th, since the Mardi Gras is scheduled, I think it's like the 7th. I'm going to call them tomorrow and inquire if that can get pushed out at least to the 14th, or what if there is any plans, as far as pushing that out too. Yes. They may or they may not, because I think with it already being on its way here, they're hoping that it's going to sail. So,
Paul Vines wants to know how much super chat for Sharon to swear.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
You can't swear on our family channel, Paul.
Yeah. You're gosh darn right you can't. Oh, Farragon bastards. Let's see. What else do we have? Nancy Fields said, Jamie, we'll come see y'all and go to a casino. Yeah, as long as you show us which game to play. I can't lose any more money. Indy 500 said Steve. That's a good time. We need Sharon ranting about We need Sharon ranting about this, synced with the ship show, complaining about the repeat of the chef table. That would be amazing. Who can make that video? Have you worked with Virgin Voyages? What are your thoughts on working with them if you have? The part-time cruisers. We came so close.
We got invited on a cruise.
The week after our last cruise on the Panorama that ended on the 15th of March 2020, within a week after, we were supposed to spend 2 nights on Virgin. We were going to leave out of Miami, go to their Bimini,
private island.
Go to their private island for a day, then come back.
Yeah.
We're sea day,
and
private island.
We were
come
going
back.
to do that. I mean, because it was free. So Virgin's really not. I don't think it's going to really be our thing. Not just because of the kid thing, but we saw some of the reviews and videos of the ship, and it just, I don't know, it doesn't really quite look like our thing. So I don't know if it's anything we would ever pay to book, but we were going to check it out because we were offered the opportunity. But so, I mean, if it ever came up again, we would probably go for that reason. But I don't see us booking one ourselves because
maybe not in our wheelhouse.
So, as far as promoting,
I don't know what their kids programs are on that ship.
So, I don't know. It's hard to promote something that it's not really your thing. I mean, anything you see us kind of promoting, it's usually something that we're into. So,
let's see. Oh, Mr. Cruise Fever, that Bye-Bye clip was from Saturday Night Live. You can find it on YouTube. I just took some pieces, botched them together. Hopefully I won't get in trouble for it. Do the hustle. Bye-bye. Said Dylan Seaman. See, that's a classic. Everybody loves that. Billy, the beach feels great. Just right behind me, the waves are swishing right behind us. I'm getting a little sea mist in the back of my neck. It feels fantastic. All right, let me jump ahead a little bit more. We always fall so far behind. Are you guys going on the encore again? Liz Gomez, in a second, I would go, but we're not playing.
Yeah, we don't have any plans to right now. I mean, we don't have anything booked, so... but we do have several NCL cruises booked, but not.
Victoria W says, "What's your favorite Carnival ship?" I can speak for Sharon because I know this.
No, now
She loves the Carnival Horizon. Everybody knows that. Her number one favorite ship, the Horizon.
No,
is that right?
My favorite ship is the Breeze, and it's not. I don't know. It's because it still has the atrium elevators, which I love. It's the last ship that has those. It has pretty much everything, all the amenities on it of all of the newer ships that we like to do. But it still has that ship feel to it. So it's kind of a big ship, but has, I don't know, like a smaller ship vibe, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I just like that class of ships, and the Breeze is the newest of that class, and that's my favorite ship.
Linda Land, thank you so much for the super chat. Cheers. I made it to the last bit. Cheers to you, Linda Land.
Yeah, cheers, Linda.
Boom.
Linda Land.
See, now a super chat may not get Sharon to curse, but it'll certainly get her to drink some wine. Thank you so much. C. Morales, yes, you'd have to wear underwear in the pool, I guess, but 2 pair does not allow you to go potty in there, just so you know. He's making mask humor from Steve.
Oh, yeah.
I plan on spending the weekend working on some unfinished quilt projects, said Jamie Wilhite. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Let's see. Shipping delay. The mail or the mail was the reason for the delay. It could have been either mail. Let's see. What else do we have going on here from the peeps? I'm 10 minutes behind again. Wow, FCC, that is BS. I know, Trevor, right? They want to give a future cruise credit.
Yeah, and then you know how long it takes for them to give those out. It's not like the other cruise lines where they can just kind of move them over the same day or in a couple days. It's, give me 3 months to make up a future cruise certificate.
Yes.
Like, what?
Amy Rogers said, I think people need to remember ultimately the CDC is driving the boat and the cruise lines have to do what they want or postpone. You're kind of right in there, and I think CDC backs off, but that's why Royal went to Nassau, so they wouldn't have to really worry so much about the CDC, in our opinion.
And I think if cruising wasn't getting so close to starting in the U.S., like if things hadn't progressed so as much as they have, they may not have changed that. Maybe they would have been okay with not having those protocols and there. But now that they're so close to getting back to cruising in the U.S., I know they want to do everything they can to get back to sailing in the U.S.
Rhonda Carney, thanks so much. So don't worry, not canceling because of the ranch. Canceling because my 14-year-old granddaughter's parents won't let her get vaccinated.
Okay.
All right. In that case, Rhonda, we're okay. And Rhonda, I can't tell you how much I am loving these olive stuff. At first I thought they're blue cheese, and maybe I'm wrong. Because so far I'm getting pimento. Yeah. But the first one I ate, it tasted like a blue cheese olive, but maybe because I was eating some already.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
So good. Chocolate covered olives. It's the way to go.
I didn't even know they had such a thing. That's crazy.
Who would know?
Yeah.
I didn't know, but I love them.
Mary Barkley said that is my favorite ship too. The Breeze.
Mm-hmm. All right, I caught up a little bit.
After the ATC said I was on the Freedom in 2013. Nice ship. Yeah, the Freedom is a nice ship too. We enjoyed that.
So Tweety said, Jamie, have you drank that alcohol, the whiskey, the Scotch whiskey that you made on board the ship last year? I'm glad you asked me that, Hillary. I have not. No. There's been many times I was tested. My willpower was tested, but I did not break into it. I still have it.
I wonder if we should just save that because as a souvenir, or if you should actually break it open and try it sometime.
One day,
I don't know.
One day I'll be here on the live show and I'll have a few too many, and then I'll drink all the alcohol in the house, and that'll be the last thing here. And Sharon will walk in the other room, and I'll be like sneaking the top off of it, taking a sip, and she will come over and yell and scream at me for drinking the Scotch whiskey that I made on board the Carnival.
Drinking your souvenir.
Yes, my souvenir stuff. Let's see. The people in Australia are like, hey, they're talking about the USA cruise has started. Forget my Australia cruise. Danny, you're right. The Australians might be like, we're out of Australia. We're going to go somewhere else and cruise. Those guys are pretty locked down, if I'm not mistaken, as well. That's for sure. Let's see. Marty Wise says, we know Sharon loves the ocean waves. Yes, do. You do. You need the ocean. You were just saying that, right?
Yeah, I do.
You need to get back to an ocean very quickly. Very quickly. I love them. Thanks for turning me on to the anchovy olives. They are the bomb. You are right. Anchovy stuffed, blue cheese stuff, feta cheese stuff. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of are the garlic stuffed ones. And I don't know why. It's just it's just not my deal. So just, if you were thinking about sending me olives, they're always welcome. But just don't send the olives, don't send the olives. Don't send the garlic stuffed ones, that's all.
Danny said, breaking news, New Zealand canceled all its cruises because they heard USA cruises are starting.
They might do that. Let's see, what else do we
Victoria
have?
W said, I was on the Magic, loved it, might try the Breeze next. Yeah, if you love the Magic, you are definitely going to love the Breeze. We've been on the Magic 4 times, and I love the Magic too. That's right up there with the Breeze. It's pretty much the same. I think trying to think of what's different. There's not really much different. The Breeze has a thrill theater, which I don't know. As an adult, you can take it or leave it. It's more for the kids, but other than that, they're pretty close to the same.
There you go. Castaway misses the ocean as well. The ocean will soothe your soul. You are right. TMLF 959. Yeah, that is for sure.
I'm missing the beach, missing the ocean.
Let's see what's up. Garlic stuffed olives are great. So are jalapenos, said Timothy Walters. Oh my god.
Garlic olives are weird.
Hang on. Dang, Nancy, you are so good. Are so good. There was a comment in there, and I was literally about to click on it, and all of a sudden, boom, Nautical Nurse Nancy deleted it. Man, you're so good, Nancy. You are such a rock star on that. Not taking anything away from Leanne, but Nancy is quick on the button, and Leanne will be the first one to tell you that. All right, Sharon, what else do we have going on tonight? I know it's been a wild week. It's only an hour and 20 minutes into the show.
Yeah.
Do you want to do you have more stuff to talk about? Do you want to wrap it up for tonight and save a little for next week? And maybe by next week we've got some new information coming out.
Next week, maybe I don't know. If some more news comes out that's positive, maybe we can let you know where we're planning on going in July, what ship we may be on. Or we'll have some more fun things to talk about.
That is right. And so Tweety says, yes, garlic olives equal dragon breath.
Oh, yeah.
Sharon likes when I eat olives and then I give her a nice kiss.
Oh my God.
No, you're not a fan? Keegan Neal's booked on the Magic for August 2022. That'll be fantastic. Very, very nice. All right, that's it. We're caught up. The ladies are on point. Thank you, Steve. They certainly are. Is NCL's new terminal the best yet, said Billy Morrison. I don't know, but I hope to see.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
I hope to see. Nice work, Nancy. She is on fire tonight. Timothy, good night. All right, guys. So if you're new here, one thing we like to do at the end of the show is do a little something where we just say, what have we learned tonight? What have we learned? If you learned something from Sharon, because she's so smart, I know you don't learn anything from me really, except about, chocolate covered olives and, or maybe something from your peers or something like that. So if you learned anything, let us know in the chat what you've learned tonight so that we can go over it. Papa Mozo's in the house. What is going on, Papa Mozo? Papa Mozo and Mommy Mozo are on the magic from Port Canaveral to Aruba, January 29.
That's going to be amazing.
Outstanding. It's great to see you, my friend, Papa Mozo. Glad you could be here. I hope things are going well for you and the missus, and that everything is all good to go up there in the Chicago area, Illinois. Right? He's from the Chicago area, is he not? Okay, yeah. I believe I'm correct there. Lovely place, right on the water. There's like a little canal behind him. Very nice deal. I hope you're doing good, Papa Mozo. Thank you for being here, brother. Just had some blue cheese olives for you, Jamie. Said Jamie Wilhite. Just found your channel today, and I'm really enjoying your videos. Christy Harris. Wow, you went from watch a video to boom, live stream like that. That's fantastic. Here's to you. Thanks for joining us, Christy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll have some more videos coming soon as we get back out cruising.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Well, listen, for those 19 or 23 of you that enjoy the camping videos that we put out, because that's about all the ones that watch those videos. Mm-hmm. But for those of you that do, we will be having some Memorial Weekend camping. You'll get a little bit of Maxwell. You'll get a little bit of Luke.
And if we have,
you'll see Brittany and Brett.
Wi-Fi this weekend. Maybe we'll post a few things.
Ooh, that'd be fantastic. I don't know if we're gonna have it.
Yeah, I need to make sure we have that.
I don't know.
Last time we didn't have any, and that drove me nuts all weekend long. Not being able to. Yes. It was like I couldn't do anything on my phone. I don't know. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like. Yeah,
Sam Baez said, "What's happened in one short sentence? I'm going on Symphony of the Seas in July. We hope everything goes good with Symphony, but just go back and watch the show. We talked about that. The parameters for our cruise changed, and we're not able to go on our Adventure of the Seas cruise on the 19th due to Royal changing the vaccination age restrictions.
Right. But nothing new has been canceled for July. With Royal Caribbean.
Yes.
So far. So right now, everything
there you go.
That's that you're booked on is still a go.
Dave and Brandy said, I learned that Sharon and Sea Travel has Royal Caribbean on the poop list. You're right about that. Robbie O'Malley learned that Sharon's a bit fired up tonight. Let's see. Anthony Simone coming in hot against the trolls. Thank you, Anthony. We appreciate that. I learned that Sharon's extra fired up. I learned that Royal Caribbean should be scared of Sharon. What is up, Mark from the cruise world? So Tweety said, I've learned that no matter how annoyed a cruise line makes Sharon, she keeps it classy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you should have heard her before when we're not on the show. I am like a sailor. She's cussing like a sailor.
I will do pretty much anything for anyone. But certain things, I don't know. Yeah, I can get really fired up over
Billy Morrison said, I learned like a new drink, person. A Rockstar in Kettle One. Thanks, I'm going to try it. Oh, I recommend it. It's fantastic. And it'll get you feeling good, and you'll be pumped up. Dylan Seaman, I learned that olives covered in chocolate. It's a love-hate pizza for Matthew. Oh, my God. More Kettle One, I think is what he said there. I just jumped ahead. Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. I just moved the chat as I was trying to read. More Kettle One and wine for you two. There you go. I learned that Jamie and Sharon are the ultimate father and mother of Matthew. I can't wait to meet all of you. Teague Neal, that's so nice of you to say.
Thank you.
I don't know that we're the ultimate, but he's included in our plans, and that's the deal. He's part of our cruising, our family community.
Especially for summer, or like if it was a spring break or fall break or something. Yeah. And part of that reason I think is because he's the only one home. We have other kids, but they're all grown now. And so they grew up together as having all the brothers and sisters in the house at the same time. He kind of grew up where, after he was about 5, he was the only one in the house. So,
he's spoiled rotten. Is what
so we kind of just, it's not like he can stay home and have his siblings to hang out with and all that. So, we always include him. He's our baby. We had him a little older in life, and he's my baby.
Well, I wasn't older. You were older.
You were older too.
Sherry Smith said, I'm late. I'll have to watch the replay. Please do. Watch it a couple times, because the views are good. There you have it. Let's see. I learned you're a solid family. God bless. Thank you, Steve. And Steve, give Ruth a hug for us if you would. I didn't see her in
Yeah,
the chat, but
tell
she might be right there
Ruth hi.
with you. So give her a big hug from us. Earlier, Jamie still doesn't know Sharon's favorite ship is a breeze to Karen Griswold. Nancy said, I learned that there's a variety of trolls popping up in this fine Monday evening. That is so true. I learned that Sharon and Jamie gives us the real deal, and they don't kiss no RC butt. Well, that is correct. We will always tell you the real stuff. Even when we love Carnival, but even when we didn't have a great time on Carnival, we talked about it.
We had a couple cruises that weren't the best on Carnival, but we made the best of them and moved on. But we've had so many that were great, and we had a wonderful, wonderful time on Norwegian. We're going to go on several more, and hopefully that continues. But if we ever have a bad experience, we'll tell you. If not, we'll tell you the good stuff too. So
that's right. Mary Barkley, thank you. You have a great week too. Paul Vines learned that Sharon won't swear, not even for money. That is right. You are correct about that. Don't forget the bug spray. Thank you, Billy. I learned that Royal Caribbean should be more helpful to its customers at this time. Rescheduling my cruise was a pain last year, so I can relate. Said Monique C.
Yeah,
Thank you, Monique.
most of the cruise lines are being pretty generous right now with changes and making exceptions and things like that. But they just don't budge on anything.
Linda Land said, I learned I don't have as much time as I thought to pay off the October group cruise. I didn't learn anything new of Royal's customer service, but I did learn that a trip doesn't always work out the way you planned it. Any trip can be perfectly planned and still go south on you. You are correct, because we had that thing on lockdown. I'm telling you. Thank you, So Tweety. Said thumbs up if you love Sharon and Jamie keeping the cruise spirit alive every week. Thank you,
So Tweety.
That's very nice of you, Hillary. Let's see. What else do we have? Camping videos are dope, as the kids say. Thank you, Gary West. Enjoy your week. Dante, you too. I didn't cruise in a year. It's overdue. There you go. I subscribed to y'all's channel this week. Just discovered you. Thanks for the vlogs you put out. Very informative and fun. Thank you for saying that. We appreciate that, Sam. Very cool. Let me jump ahead and then catch back up again here. Life in my empty nest said, oh, geez, now the bye-bye is stuck in my head. Who says that? I'll hear it in my sleep. Yes.
Mike V says, Jesse says, take Matthew on a Christmas cruise on the Panorama. That would be wonderful. We would love to. But we're supposed to be on the Radiance for New Year's Eve. So I don't think we can do both, right?
Well, if you give me the okay to quit my job, we can do whatever we want. Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. You grow up so fast. Enjoy this time with him, said Michelle B. Very, very cool. Oh, there you go. Nancy, that's probably a good call. It's probably a good call. Jamie, are you going to be rushed next Monday because of your camping weekend, said Annette. No, actually, it's going to work out great. We're coming home on Sunday, so I will probably have a camping teaser available for Monday. Now, I don't know if it'll bring in the folks that are here for the, we don't have any great, like thumbnails like we're canceled or we have amazing cruise plans. It'll be like, hey, we had a great time camping, so come watch some of our videos. Yeah, well, we're going to leave Friday, so we're going to be there Friday and Saturday night. So 2 nights of camping's enough for me, so we'll be home. Brian Francisconi said, I learned I will be smoking my cigars under the stars all by myself. Oh, Brian, I'm so sorry, dude. But I'll be thinking of you. You know what you can do? Get the internet package, and then you can just message me, and we'll Zoom it together or something. If we have Wi-Fi. I just make sure Leanne's there to show you how to use the Zoom. Brian's a little challenged with the I don't want to talk about it here. Oh my God. Leanne, will you take care of that? I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is the ship show still here? I haven't seen him. He dropped in here, dropped a super chat, said 2 comments. I haven't seen him in an hour. I even saw Doodles was here. Busy making vlogs, I think. Yes. They're going to have a big show on Wednesday night. They have a big, I think they have a big time guest coming up on Wednesday. So that's something to tune in for. They've been having a lot of guests lately. And they're going to keep having guests up until right before they go on John goes on the first Adventure of the Seas cruise. He might be a little spoiled, but never rotten, said Ruth. Oh, Ruth, thank you so much. Yeah, someone else said Matthew might be spoiled, but he's a great kid. He's pretty good. Yeah. And he did get all straight A's except for one class in Spanish. He struggled mightily. Yeah. But we'll be contacting someone about that. And he even has 3 college credits because one of his classes was an AP college. Yeah. So that is right. I learned that RTL's lack of customer focus doesn't impress me. Definitely not up to my standards, said Marianne Dillon. I learned that Jamie likes chocolate covered olives and Matthew's a straight A student. There you go. There you go. Mr. Cruz Fever said, I'm already to block Danny and Kevin in the chat, Nurse Nancy. That's okay. She already did it. Oh, hey, Mr. Cruz Fever will block Kevin as well. Easy, Kevin Brubaker. Kevin's on the right side. Danny's new to the deal. Trolls are ruthless tonight. I blame the full moon. Dave and Brandy, they just love coming out over here. But when you're up against the best mod team around, you have no chance. You get 1 or 2 comments in, and then usually it's the same person, and there's just a super loser. And that's why they go under different names and troll.
Bill Leach says, don't get sick while camping. I hope we don't get sick. I mean, unless we have
Yes.
kind of ill feelings from the vaccine.
Well,
hopefully.
I'm going to drink a few beers and ride it out. We'll see what happens. And Sharon will be yelling at me saying, you should be drinking water and hydrating. I'll be like, I am hydrating. Give me another vodka and Rockstar. All right. You guys have been amazing. It's 7:30. It's a great time to wrap it up. Sharon, give the folks your final thoughts of the evening. What do you have for us?
I don't have a great week. Start looking at cruises for, I'm not going to say later this year. I'd say 2022 because we're going to be cruising again soon. And
2022. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying,
All
you
right.
know, 2021, we're going to cruise, but, you know, things could be iffy. But, you know, if you want to really make some plans where things will be a little more normal, hopefully, and things, book into 2022. I know some of the cruise lines have put out new sailings into 2023 and even 2024. So, and one reason I think is because 2022 is getting really booked up, getting full because of all the cancellations from 2020 into 2021 that, you know, people keep pushing them out. So they had to open up more, I think, to make room for all those future cruise credits and things.
You are so right about that.
But, so start planning some adventures. I know that's what we're going to do. And we'll see you next Monday.
That's right. Hold on. Sherry Giaquinto just got here. I missed everything. I'll have to watch the rerun.
Yeah,
you can watch the rerun or the replay, whatever you want to do. The reruns won't come out for years. That's a little rerun joke there. Have a great weekend camping. Thank you so much, Neil Drucker. Be Satan 67. We'll have a great week. Party on the Sea. We'll see you. Nancy Fields. We'll see you later. Aspen ATC, Mr. Cruise Fever, Christina V, Gary West, Steve Morales, Lindy Lou, Annette Tallman. We'll see you guys next time. You've been great. Thank you for everything. So, Tweety, Carla McClendon, Kevin Brubaker, Dave and Brandy, have a blast this weekend. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Good night, life in my empty nest. Linda Land, have a great evening. You guys have fun. Peace out. We'll see you next time, Ashley Schwartz, Cruising on the High Seas, Fortune Quest Ventures. Oh, well, that's good to know. Thank you, Fortune Quest Ventures. That's a ridiculous comment. I can't believe it said hi. Kenneth Oaks, take care now. Nancy's all over it. Nancy, you're the bomb. Even in the middle of everything you got going on, you're a rock star. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for being here. We love you. And until next time, from myself, Sharon, Matthew, from Nancy, from Leanne, from everyone here at Sharon and Sea Travel.
Good night, everyone. We'll see you next Monday night.
You're damn right we will. Sharon, give him one curse word on the way out the door. Ready, Sharon? 1, 2, 3. Hey, everybody, go!